Peoria has been a great partner for Plaza Companies. We're celebrating our 30th year here in Peoria and have grown from a 3-person company to now a statewide organization with offices throughout the state. Headquarters are still in Peoria for Plaza Companies, and we have worked side by side with the city on zoning, entitlements, economic incentives, understanding assets of the community, and supporting us as we go to the greater region to attract jobs and businesses to this community. Peoria, Arizona stands out with the attributes that it can offer companies looking to relocate in the southwest region of the United States. The lifestyle environment is unbelievable. The housing options are great, the parks are tremendous, and most importantly, the workforce is outstanding. People want to live close to where they work, and they're looking for a great place to live. Leadership makes a difference. Scott White and Maria Laufer are a tremendous team when it comes to understanding what companies are looking for and making things happen. A perfect example of the leadership of the Economic Development Office in Peoria is the thought process that they went through to understand the assets of the community and to grow companies based on those assets. The entertainment district, education, and the medical field. In particular, understanding that healthcare and medicine delivery is a tremendous asset with great reputation in Peoria. Scott's leadership took that asset and developed an idea that has been embraced by the city to bring bioscience to the community.
We've had the distinct pleasure of working with the Peoria Economic Development Department on a number of issues and have found them to be extraordinarily professional and helpful, and also collaborative with the other economic development agencies, both on the west side of Phoenix as well as statewide groups. We find Peoria to be a wonderful place to do business. There's high integrity in the government. It's very professionally well managed. They're fiscally responsible. It's a great place, a beautiful area, and again, they really have found a way to figure out their identity and who they are and what they want to be as they go forward. And I think that's not typical, honestly, but also very refreshing. Specifically with Estancia, we have a very large commercial core, which is atypical of most master plan communities in Phoenix. And we also have the adjacency to the 303 freeway. We believe that we have a very distinguished site, but again, the Economic Development Department, under the direction of Scott and Maria, have really helped us distinguish what is unique about our site and how we can market it to people to best deliver a product that's going to be viable and workable for the customer. Peoria is a very easy place to sell, both at Sunbelt and Estancia. We believe that Peoria is one of our strongest selling items, that the quality of government is good, they're fiscally responsible, they're well planned, they have great education opportunities, they have a very viable workforce, all things that are very critical to both developing a master plan community, but especially a vital and viable commercial core.
Biocell is an independent, non-profit organization. We were formed to solve one of the largest challenges that faces commercial development, not only in the life science field, but almost in any field, and that's called the Valley of Death. And the Valley of Death is, how do you take a commercial or a research outcome and get it commercialized? And that first valley of death you face is how do you raise the early stage money. So Biocell was formed and dedicated to making that happen. And we use philanthropy, we call it philanthrocapitalism, to take out that risk and make these opportunities and these new companies more attractive to the venture world, to those who might invest by having de-risked the technology through proof of concept and having de-risked the company by creating that strong business infrastructure right from the start of forming the company. The City of Peoria, in the relationship they have with Biocell, we're trying to create a new medical device industry. So if you look at it from that perspective, they have 25% of the population of the City of Peoria has a bachelor's degree. So that is so important when you look at healthcare companies or anything related to a more technical side of things. So that's just a real big positive attractor from a workforce development perspective. The City of Peoria's Economic Development Services Department has been amazing. And I've worked for the National Institutes of Health, big government, and to see their creativity of the staff, the leadership of Scott White, trying to do something different is really unique. They have stretched their thinking. So as we developed a new contract, the CFO, the city manager have all looked at this and changed their practices to accommodate the new model, which I think, again, is quite different than we see when working with most local municipalities.